My name is Iwate Ichimatsu. I'm 23 years old, and I've just joined a small to medium-sized company in my hometown. I was working late at the office with my senior colleague. It's done. Could you check this, please?
Sure.
This is Hanamaki Wanko. She's 1 year older than me, 23 years old. And despite her cute name, she's a cool beauty and my trainer.
No problems. If you could do this in the beginning, you wouldn't have to work late for nothing.
I'm sorry for the mistake.
Don't say excuses even though you're new. You need to be more aware of your responsibilities as a member of society.
Yes.
And
What?
no, never mind. Good work.
Yes. I left Hanamaki behind and went home first. When I got to the entrance of the company, I was imagining what Hanamaki was about to say to me as we parted. Maybe she held back a small criticism. I need to be able to work quickly.
Iwata!
Oh, Morioka, you were working overtime too?
Yeah, I was helping a different department. Wanna go to the station together?
Okay. This is Morioka Rene. He's 22 years old and my colleague. She's the opposite of Hanamaki in terms of personality. And she's a cheerful, outgoing person who's always the first to approach anyone. She and I got along really well, and in just 3 months, we'd become close friends. On the way to the station, Morioka suddenly said,
Hey, what do you think of Hanamaki?
"Why all of a sudden?"
Well, I want to get along with her, but no matter what I talk about, she's always cold.
Well, you and Morioka are opposite types. You talk about things that don't matter even when you're at work. Hanamaki's the type who never talks about private matters.
But what I talk about makes it comfortable to be at work, doesn't it?
Well, that's true. It's not like Morioka prioritizes private matters when she's at work. It seems like Hanamaki dislikes the little conversations they have in between work. The day after that exchange with Morioka, I came into work early to review the mistakes I made yesterday. I have to learn my job quickly.
Oh, Iwate.
What? Is something wrong, Hanamaki?
That's my line. You shouldn't come in too early, because the other employees will be concerned.
I think that line also applies to you too, Hanamaki.
Oh, that's true.
Are you reading a book? How to communicate smoothly with subordinates.
I tried talking to you about it yesterday. Morioka is always the one who talks to me first.
Yes.
I can only focus on a single task when I'm working, so I'm not good at that sort of thing. But I think I should be able to have at least a little conversation.
You were worried about that? You're so kind.
What? No, it's not kindness. It's just for work.
No, I think you're very kind. But I think you shouldn't overdo it. You should just work in a way that suits you.
That's the first time somebody said that to me. Wait, you two are already working? I thought I'd be the first to get here because I woke up early.
Oh, good morning, Morioka.
Good morning, Morioka. Listen, Hanamaki, it seems that a sweet shop is opening today. Please keep the conversation in the office to work-related topics. What? I'm the type who can't concentrate on work if I hear unrelated conversations. I see. I'm sorry. Instead, Let's go to that sweet shop after work today. What? Is it okay if I go out with you in my private time after work? Of course! I'd be delighted! Alright, let's work hard and finish on time!
It's going well.
Iwate,
Yes? Ah! She winked at me.
Morioka, let's check today's task. Understood!
Hanamaki does cute things like that. The gap between her cute personality and her tough side made me nervous. I thought this would be a good opportunity to get along with Hanamaki. That's what I thought at that time. But 3 years later, when I was 25, I was hated not only by Hanamaki, but also by Morioka and the new junior staff who had just joined the company. The reason for this was the existence of my child. I have to pick up my child again today.
I see. You're useless, so go home. You don't need to come in from tomorrow.
That's harsh.
Just go home quickly. The child is waiting, right?
Yes, excuse me. Her name is Nanbe Sana. She's 23 and joined the company a year ago in spring. She still looked up to me when she first joined, but she also started to dislike me because of the child pickup issue. I guess there's no help in it. If a senior employee leaves work on time without working overtime, it's bound to make you angry. People don't have the emotional capacity to forgive everything. Even though I knew that, I still went to pick up my child with a heavy heart. That night, after putting my child to bed, I tried to catch up on my work on the computer. I live at my parents' house, so I can manage the housework and laundry. But my mother is busy, so I have to do the pickup, not to mention the drop-off. I'm causing trouble for everyone, so I have to make up for it in some way. A line. It's from Morioka. Hello?
Hello? Iwate?
What's up?
I wanted to apologize for today.
What?
Well, I did say some harsh things. Nambe-chan was also reflecting on it.
Oh, you contacted me for that?
For that?
No, I'm the only one who's going home early. So it's natural to be disliked. Don't worry about it.
You're too kind. You should be more angry.
Sorry. I want to get ready for work tomorrow, so can I hang up?
What? Work? You're still working at this time of night?
That's right.
Oh, you idiot! You don't have to do that! You should get some rest! What do you think we're...
Morioka?
Whatever! Iwate, you idiot!
She hung up. At first she apologized, but in the end she got angry. I didn't understand why, but I had to get ready for work the next day. And the next morning, when I looked at my desk, I was shocked. What is this huge pile of sesame dumplings? It's my favorite snack, but why?
It's an apology gift.
Whoa! Nanbe?
Please eat it all.
Eat it all? It's quite a lot. Is this harassment in the disguise of an apology gift? Well, there's a possibility that's a genuine act of goodwill, so I took the huge pile of sesame dumplings home. Fortunately, the kids liked them, and when I reported this to Nanbe-chan, for some reason she glared at me. A week later, sorry, I have to pick up the kids again.
Go ahead. Go home quickly. Have fun with your kids.
You're so harsh today, too. Oh, a line. What? Yes! Woohoo!
What?
It was a success! I'm so happy!
What are you shouting for?
Oh, I'm sorry. My sister's surgery went well.
What? Sister?
Yeah, I kept quiet because I didn't want to worry people at work. It was a difficult illness, but her husband found a good doctor at Ibapipi.
I see. That's a relief.
Yes, including rehabilitation. It'll take about 3 months to fully recover. I don't think I have to pick up my sister's kids from school.
Hmm?
I'm sorry for causing you trouble until now, Morioka.
What?
Even though I'm the senior, I was pulling Nambe's leg too.
Hey, Iwate.
Yes?
What do you mean, your sister's kid? I thought you said it was your child. That's not what I heard.
Well, I didn't say anything about my sister's illness, but I did say it was my sister's child.
No way. What do you mean, Hanamaki? I think I froze after hearing you were going to pick up a child. I was shocked to hear that Iwate had a child.
Hanamaki? But even Morioka and Manabe-chan didn't check, right?
Because you suddenly announced that you had a child. There seems to be some complicated circumstances, so even if I wanted to ask, I couldn't.
I'm sorry for causing a misunderstanding. I'll work hard from now on.
You gotta be kidding me. We were being cold to you so that you wouldn't work so hard.
What?
That's right, you didn't even realize it. But you're a workaholic. No matter how much I tell you, you come to work early in the morning and work even at home. You're always telling to work overtime until the last minute, even if you had to pick up the kids. So we were trying to get rid of you by being cold towards you.
Really?
Anyway, Iwate,
Yes?
you don't have a girlfriend?
No.
Which means... could be! Seriously?
You guys are scaring me.
You're single? Let's get married! With me!
What? As if the cold attitude they had towards me for the past year was a lie. The three of them started openly making advances toward me. The overly intense approach continued, and soon became a problem at work. So an agreement was made that they would only make their moves outside of work hours. That day, after 5 p.m., I had the day off, so I left my sister's child with my mother.
It's romantic coming to the park alone, isn't it?
Yeah. Why do you like me, Nambe?
When I first joined the company, I was crying because I couldn't do my work, remember? You were there for me, without saying a word. I thought to myself, this is fate.
Her thought process is Yandari-like.
So, Iwate, let's get even closer and become one.
Hey, Nambe!
Hey, that's enough, Nambe-chan. Your daytime is from 5:30 to 6:30. What? Already?
Thank goodness.
1 hour is not enough. I know the three of us love Iwate. Huh? What are you talking about? Iwate is mine and only mine since we're colleagues. If you become friends in 3 months, you become lovers for life. Morioka, Iwate is not an object. I have to guide him in love, just like I do at work. Isn't that right, Iwate? Iwate likes younger women, right? You get along with someone your age the most. There's data that older women are more popular as partners.
Please, spare me! From outside, it looks like an amazing development. But for me, it was hell. One day, the 4 of us were called out by the president. I thought we were going to get scolded, but... I'm a member of the startup team for Mbappe? Oh, could it be?
No, no. It's not like you'll be kicked out of Japan. Your department is doing really well, isn't it? Iwate in particular has been working incredibly hard.
It's true that I've been working hard to make up for the trouble I've caused the company. On top of that, Hanamaki-san and the others have also been working with me.
You'll probably feel a bit lonely on your own, so you can take someone with you as a work partner.
If that's the case...
Take me! It should be me! I'm the one who supports Iwate!
Of course this was going to happen. Who am I going to choose?
I'll resign.
What?
Hanamaki? Why? If Iwate leaves and I leave too, it'll be disaster, right, President?
That's right.
Your sister is coming back next month, right? We can arrange a trip to Abapipi by then. I'll go back to the office first.
Hanamaki. She quietly left the president's office alone. I could only watch her leave quietly. That night...
With Iwate gone, the work assignments are going to be a real problem. Looks like we're going to be working overtime for a while.
Hanamaki?
Iwate, what happened to picking up the kids?
I've already done it. I left them at my mother's house and came back to the office.
I see.
Why didn't you volunteer?
What?
For the partner of Mbappe.
I told you that in the president's office. Besides, the new company needs the strength of young people.
Don't act so old just because you're only 1 year older than me. You're always trying to act tough.
Act tough?
You're the one who suggested to play the role of the hated one who urges me to go home. I heard from Morioka and Nambe that you said you were the perfect role for that since you're already hated. They played the role as well, to not get you the only one hated, but...
Well, those two went a bit too far.
If I'm going to Mbappe, I want to go with Hanamaki. Not just as a business partner, but also as a life partner.
You're crazy. I'm such a cold woman.
What are you saying? I don't know anyone who's kinder than Hanamaki.
Iwate,
Your name is Wonko, and it's so cute.
don't say that!
Nope. When we get married, we'll call each other by our names. Right, Wonko?
I lost. Ichimatsu.
Yes?
Will you take me to Iba PP?
Of course, Wonko. And so we became a couple. A year later, when Mbappe was more stable, we held our wedding ceremony. We invited my sister and her husband and their child, as well as Morioka and Nambe from Japan.
Congratulations on your marriage, Wonko! Wonko? Only Darling gets to call me that. Darling? I can't believe Hanamaki calls him that.
She's still strict at work, but she's so cute at home. Right, honey?
You're embarrassing me. I'm so jealous I can't stand it! That Iba PP allows bigamy, right? That's right! Hiwate, let's get married too! No way!